Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubbies have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Chet Steadman is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
So coming to the plate, Tim Alford. He will lead this one off today. And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Inside.
Our temperature here this afternoon creeping up to the 60-degree mark here at first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 2.
Stepping into the box, Alonzo Wells. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Wells is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Another try at 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the catcher, Davis.
Coming to the plate now, Crash Davis, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air to center. Greenberg will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Padres down in order. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Joel Garcia, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Now to the plate, Adam Greenberg. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The Cubs, the center fielder, Adam Greenberg.
And the pitch. And he takes ball one. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Lifted in the air out to left. Alford comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Pete Armstrong.
So digging in now, Pete Armstrong. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. Armstrong was just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a left-handed batter and thrower. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2019.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
And it's 1-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ryan Buckner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes.
Ball. 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Here's the pitch.
No, that's the ball.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Here it comes. The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Javier Gonzalez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Very high, 2-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Got a piece. It's 2-2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
The 2-2. Line towards center field. Greenberg is right there, one down.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Carlos Trejo.
Into the box now, Carlos Trejo. And he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Into the box now, Carmen Castaneda, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Trejo, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Ball two now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. Willie Villarreal waits on deck. No score here as we play inning number 2. That one's in there. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Coming to the plate now, Willie Villarreal, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. And he falls behind 0-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Stepping up to the plate, J.C. Embry. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here comes the first pitch.
Embry.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Pitch on the way. Drilled to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
That is good. The right fielder, Sammy Sosa.
Stepping up now, Sammy Sosa. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch.
Outside.
The 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all armed. Nicely done.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. Ball 2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. Next to the plate for the Padres, Miguel Castillo. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch on its way. Too high, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Hit softly on the ground to third. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Joel Garcia.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Joel Garcia. Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Third inning, no score to this point. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Now
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tim Alford. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
Hit to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Ben Zobrist now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Grounded to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Jesse Padilla.
Set to get his day started, Jesse Padilla. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now here it comes. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. And the pitch.
No.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner run so far.
The 3-0 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
The pitcher, Chet Steadman, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat, and he pops up the bunt attempt. Castaneda is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Adam Greenberg.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Greenberg. First offering on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
So now to the plate, Pete Armstrong, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand a couple. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Now at the plate, Alonzo Wells.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The catcher, number 17, Davis.
Striding in once again, Crash Davis, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. A 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
2-1.
Swing, and this is hit hard but foul toward the third base dugout. So a full count now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Javier Gonzalez.
Standing in, Javier Gonzalez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
No balls and a strike to count. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1 left for San Diego. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. So stepping in, Ryan Buckner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Ryan Buckner.
Now the pitch.
Ball 1. 1 ball, no strike.
Up top, it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
A 3-0. Left side, but well foul. The 3-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
The 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So here's the cleanup hitter, J.C. Embry, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 5 on the year, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Stepping in now, Sammy Sosa, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Scorched to third. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout.
Now back, second baseman, Jason.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Zobrist.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball. Playing 11.
2 runs on 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Castaneda.
First pitch on its way. Carmen Castaneda will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
1-1.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
At the plate now, Willie Villarreal. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
1 out, nobody on. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A ball and 2 strikes. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Popped him up. Padilla is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Miguel Castillo.
Into the box now, Miguel Castillo. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. Popped up. And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Jesse Padilla.
Jesse Padilla.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Up next to the cut, the pitcher, Chet Stedman.
At the plate, Chet Stedman. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Heading out towards shallow right. Villarreal in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Adam Greenberg.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Adam Greenberg. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
The 1-0 home is a swinging strike as he couldn't check his swing. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Ready for another shot now. Pete Armstrong, man at first after the 2-out walk. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. First pitch on its way. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now in the box, Joel Garcia. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First offering on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Fouled off. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Digging in once again, Tim Alford. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Alonzo Wells, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. But he'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall. And with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping in, Ryan Buckner. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Ryan Buckner.
Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
J.C. Embry will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
Now the 1-0. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
The next Cub up, Sammy Sosa. He's set and the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
No strike.
The 1-0. High in the air and deep to left center field. Racing back the left fielder. This one's into the bleachers and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. 4th home run here in the early going. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Gone after 5 1/3 here as he never really found his groove in this one. William Hire will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
William Hire.
Jason Kipnis will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. And now pitch on the way.
No, outside.
The left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes two really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
3-1.
No, that's it.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Up next for the Cubs, the third baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's set. Here it comes.
That's a strike.
The 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Wells is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the catcher, Jesse Padilla.
Now batting, Jesse Padilla comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
A runner on first with 2 away. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Digging in, crash. Davis, he's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. On its way is pitch number 75. That's inside. 2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
That finds the zone, a called strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. The 2-2. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. This is line to left, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
In now, Javier Gonzalez, and the fastball sails on him, and that's to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
The 1-0 home gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. He's got it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Carlos Trejo.
Striding in, Carlos Trejo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Runner at second here with one man out. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Softly hit toward the hole. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carmen Castaneda.
At the plate, Carmen Castaneda. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
1-2.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game, just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
2 outs here with a runner at third. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. Chopped at the plate. That's a foul ball. Men on third with 2 down. Full count now. 3-2. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Padres lead 1. They trail here 4-0. Freddie Santiago is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Santiago.
To short. Fielded cleanly. And there's 1 away.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Adam Greenberg. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt the first pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
The left fielder, number 4, Pete.
Settling in now, Pete Armstrong. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball heading out toward the 355 sign on the ivy. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
Into the box now, Ryan Buckner. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And it's fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Cubs 4 and the Padres nothing. Billy Palmer has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Chicago Cubs, number 25, Billy Palmer.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Willie Villarreal.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here comes the first pitch.
No, that's the ball. 1-0.
The 1-0 home is taken high above the zone.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hit high and deep to right center. Right fielder is on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Into the box, Miguel Castillo, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short, right to him. And that's the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, William.
Eric Sims will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 69, Eric Sims.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. One out and a runner on second base. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
From the belt, the pitch. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tim Alford started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Playing 11.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Now batting.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Digging in now for San Diego, Alonzo Wells. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
From the stretch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Well struck but foul over by the coaching box. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Throw over to the bag, back in standing. Two pitches fouled away. Looking to keep the shutout in check. Here it comes. Sent out to straightaway center field. Greenberg is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Padres leave a pair. They're down 4-0. Alvaro Gil is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 21, Alvaro Gil.
Digging in and looking for more, J.C. Embry.
The shortstop.
Now here's the pitch.
Embry.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Now the pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. Barehanded at his knees. It's in time.
The right fielder, number 21, Sammy Sosa.
Ready to take his hacks again, Sammy Sosa, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second home run of the game, and the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Roll, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Stepping in now, Jason Kipnis. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Kipnis takes, and this pitch misses for ball 4. It's a free pass.
Now batting, third baseman, Ben.
Ready now, Ben Zobrist. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
At the plate, Jesse Padilla, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Padres, and the lead is now 5-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Luke Little comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 43.
Leading off the inning, Crash Davis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Batting 9. Number 12.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. To first. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
At the plate now, Javier Gonzalez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. 1 out, nobody on. Down and in, not hard to lay off that one, and it's 3-0.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. To third. Taken in by Castellanos. Throw on to first. And the Padres are down to their final out now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Carlos Trejo.
Striding into the box, Carlos Trejo. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First delivery to him on the way. And this ball swung on and hit to center field. And this should do it. Catch is made, and the Cubs make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
5-0 the final score today. The Chicago Cubs took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Chet Steadman takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.